Welcome to These Words Are Rooted, where we talk about life, but God's response to it. We know what culture says, but an even greater question that we should ask ourselves is, what does God say? My name is Ariana, and thank you so much for joining me this morning, this evening, this afternoon, whatever time of day it is that you are watching. Just thank you so much for being here with me today. So recently, I learned a very valuable lesson about having high expectations, the importance of expecting big things. And so I learned about this in a pretty interesting way. So if this sounds like something that you want to learn more about, then keep watching. So have any of you heard of the term breadcrumbing? It's basically bare minimum. It's basically no effort. It's, let me give you the least amount of me as possible and see if you hang on for the ride, right? That's basically what breadcrumbing is. I think what's really interesting is that here recently I was accepting breadcrumbs in the dating process. I experienced that recently, and I had to ask God, literally had to ask God, like, God, what is the lesson in this? Like, what did I need to learn from this situation? And so as I was thinking, what came to my mind was expectations. Expectations came to mind. Low expectations came to mind. And so this was pivotal to realize that, wow, I'm accepting breadcrumbs, like these small, insignificant pieces of a person, right? I'm accepting these breadcrumbs because I have low expectations. But not only have I struggled with having low expectations as it relates to men in the dating phase, right? But it also low expectations in my entire life. I am not one who expects big things. I've never been that person, never been a person who prays for big things. I'm typically a person who's like, well, Lord, if you can just get me through this day, right? If you can just get me through this day, God, if I can just make it through, Jesus. Like I've always been a very simple person. I remember telling my mom that my dream car for the longest time was a Kia Soul. That was my dream car, a black Kia Soul. No diss against Kia Souls, okay? I'm not dissing no Kia Soul. But what I'm saying is that I think very small. I don't know, I don't think big. I don't think big. And I think that this idea of having low expectations, accepting breadcrumbs, there's a correlation between not expecting the best and expecting great things in your life. But I think it's really important, especially as people of faith, right? People of faith, people who, if we say that we believe in Jesus, then we have to have the faith and the expectation to believe for big things, right? Especially big things that God places on our hearts. Like, expect that God wants the best for you, that He wouldn't give you a crumb. He wouldn't give you a crumb, that God has great things in store for you. And it's something too that I will say, it's a mentality that I'm starting to really walk in. And this is a recent thing for me as well, but I can tell you that I've even noticed a difference in my own prayers. Like, I'm even praying differently. I'm believing for bigger things now. And I believe that this applies to even you, who, like you all who are watching this video, that it's time to stop accepting breadcrumbs. And whatever those breadcrumbs might be, it may not even be breadcrumbs as it relates to dating. Whatever little thing that you're accepting, when God is like, no, I have more for you. Oh man, like, take hold of that. Take hold of that. And so I just wanted to share that with you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you the next time.